Hello everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun and today I'm here to review the Blue Beetle trailer. Now the Blue Beetle movie has kind of been in the works for a little bit. As some of you know, it was supposed to be an HBO Max movie. It was going to be an HBO Max movie, but then it got moved to being released and it was kind of up in the air. This movie is supposed to come out like along with Batgirl and stuff of that nature, and out of all the movies when DC got bought by Discovery, a lot of movies and a lot of projects got shut down. A lot of movies, a lot of projects got stopped halfway through. This movie made it through. This movie made it through the process. James Gunn thought the movie was very good. He had a great time with that movie. So we all kind of just assumed that it's coming out, and luckily it is coming out. I can't remember the name of the kid, but they hired the kid who's the lead actor, who's pretty much the lead. Well, at least the lead teenager or lead kid actor in Cobra Kai, and I like that actor. I really liked his performance in that. He really was earnest. He really had you really empathized with him, and you really he felt like a real kid. He did a good job getting that across. Kind of Tom Holland, almost Milan Violani from Ms. Marvel-esque feeling from that kid. So I was happy to see him get cast as Jaime Reyes and be Blue Beetle, because I've always been a huge Blue Beetle guy. Even in the Injustice games, Injustice 2 in particular, Blue Beetle was always my favorite character to pick. I always liked him whenever he appeared in any animated thing. He was very fun, and he's very fun in Young Justice. He's very fun in any appearances he makes, because the Blue Beetle character, depending on which one you're talking about, the Jaime Reyes, Scarab Blue Beetle, more technological Blue Beetle character, not the original Blue Beetle, but the new Blue Beetle, so to speak, that character has always had a Spider-Man-esque quality to him. I've always said him and Static are like DC's answer to the Spider-Man character, because Spider-Man has always been an advantage character for Marvel over DC, because as awesome as some of the DC characters are, they really can't have characters who relate to the actual teenagers, because most of their characters are adults. Even Shazam to a certain extent is a little over the top, but just a little over the top. But Jaime Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, he's a teenager. He's going to high school. He's trying to figure all this shit out. He's got this scarab, which is threatening, which is always suggested. That's the fun part about the scarab. In the comics and whatnot, the scarab is always suggesting this hardcore, insane shit, like murderous intent, and he's always gonna be like, whoa, calm down. So the play back and forth between this teenager trying to figure out life and this murderous scarab that's like this piece of alien super tech, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. But so I was looking forward to this movie. The trailer itself was very fun. Very fun trailer. You get a good vibe for it. Like I said, I posted up the other day when it came out, that I feel shades of Homecoming and shades of Ms. Marvel. That's the vibe I get off of it. Like the episode 1 of Ms. Marvel plus Homecoming, of just this plucky cast around, particularly the cast around Reyes. The family. I just get the feeling that this family is going to be so fun to watch, so enjoyable. Very similar to the Ms. Marvel family, and very similar to the people around Peter in that first Homecoming movie. It's just going to be very, very snappy, very, very fun. I get the vibe that this is going to be. It's going to be on the like I say, on Spider-Man Homecoming, maybe the original Ant-Man movie, in the sense that it's just a fun movie with a fun cast and some cool action sequences. And that is what I'm looking forward to the most. Now, I did catch me off guard that Jaime is a little bit older than I expected him to be. I'm used to Reyes, him being actually a teenager, whereas here, it seems like he's more college level, at least from what I can see. Either he is, or there was no focus put on him being a teenager in high school and stuff, which is what I was expecting to see. But it seems like he's more college level, and he's just being more supported by his family. Also, he has a very large family, which is It's true to you know, certain demographics, especially the Latino community, and the Latino community, the Mexican community, the Spanish community. They have big families, and it's really cool, and it's very interesting, and to see that not only like they're gonna subvert the superhero thing of quite often the superheroes hiding their powers. Peter did it, Ms. Marvel did it, but it seems like from the jump, his family is gonna be aware he has superpowers. From the jump. And it seems like from the teaser, which is common in the comics too, which, you know, it is him figuring out the suit and figuring out how to control the suit and figuring out how to deal with the suit, which also makes it very Spider-Man Homecoming now that I think about it. But either way, like that seems like it's gonna be the big gist of the entire movie. I'm pretty sure the entire movie is gonna be about that. I just hope the movie has a villain, because Blue Beetle doesn't really have any villains worth note. Like, so I don't know. You know, like I'm curious of what villain they're gonna pull out to. That's where the movie's probably gonna end up coming in low, because I have a feeling that this is gonna be just like this is gonna be like a Phase 1 Marvel movie where, man, the cast is awesome, man, the lead is awesome, man, we're having a great time, and then we get to the villain and we're like, oh, well, everything else is awesome. I have a feeling it's gonna be that, but everything else is gonna be so good that it's gonna be like, whatever. You know, worst case scenario, this movie's gonna end up like Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's gonna be like, well, everything else is awesome. The villain, but everything else. And I only have that feeling because they really didn't put any attention or even mention the villain, which tells me that it's like, oh, the villain is like the last fucking thing. It's like back burner stuff. It's like, don't worry about that. You know? So I am interesting to see it. Like, and they kind of doing a different route with it, with the whole someone trying to smuggle out. It's gonna be the girlfriend trying to smuggle out. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I had a fun time with this trailer. I thought it was a really good first trailer. Fun, upbeat trailer. Really got across the family dynamic and him being such a normal kid. Also, that transformation sequence was kind of scary. Am I the only one who thought that the transformation sequence was a little, like, it seemed a little hardcore, like, it didn't look comfortable. It wasn't, like, badass. It was like, ooh, why does it look like the machine is, like, boring into him and ripping out of his body? I was like, ooh, I don't like this. But anyways, how'd you guys feel about the Blue Beetle trailer? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or are you like me, where you're like, oh, dude, this is a really fun trailer. I'm hoping to see more. The movie can't get here soon enough. Superwise loved that fucking trailer. So props to him. I hope he enjoyed it, because he was hyped for it all fucking before it ever even came out. But anyways, thank you guys again. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please don't subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys.